Happiness is found in simplicity. A journey of self-discovery begins with looking inward. Kindness costs nothing but means everything. The greatest wealth is contentment. Patience is the key to unlocking life's mysteries. In every ending lies a new beginning. The only constant in life is change. Do not fear failure. Embrace the lessons it brings. Peace starts within the heart. Love is the bridge that connects souls. Seek knowledge, for it is a lifelong companion. Forgiveness sets the heart free. The present moment is all we truly have. Adversity strengthens the spirit. A smile is a universal language of kindness. Let go of what no longer serves you. The more you give, the more you receive. Time heals wounds, but memories remain. Silence speaks volumes. The mind is a powerful tool. Use it wisely. True beauty shines from within. The greatest battles are fought within oneself. Honesty is the foundation of trust. Cherish the little moments, for they are the ones that matter most. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means moving forward. With patience, all things become possible. The path to success is paved with failure. Live in the present. The past is but a memory and the future is yet to be. A grateful heart attracts abundance. Embrace change and adapt to life's flow. Strength lies in resilience. To love oneself is to love others. Believe in yourself, for you hold untapped potential. Trust your intuition. It knows the way. Time spent with loved ones is time well spent. Life's purpose is found in serving others. Live simply and find joy in the little things. In unity, there is strength. Let your actions speak louder than words. Compassion connects us all. Appreciate the beauty of nature and its healing power. Life's challenges are stepping stones to growth. Be present, for every moment is a gift. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. The past is a teacher. The future is an opportunity. Let your heart lead the way. Change your thoughts, change your life. To love and be loved is life's greatest gift. The light within us can overcome any darkness. Adaptability is the key to survival. See the world through the eyes of a child. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Forgive, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. Every ending opens a new door of possibilities. Hope is the anchor of the soul. Humility is the mark of true strength. The path to wisdom begins with curiosity. Be gentle with yourself. You are doing the best you can. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Life is a canvas. Paint it with vibrant colors. Kindness is the language the deaf can hear and the blind can see. In unity, we find our strength. The truest wealth is found in meaningful relationships. Embrace change. It is the essence of life's evolution. An open heart receives boundless love. The secret to happiness is found within oneself. Believe in the power of your dreams. A life lived with purpose is a life fulfilled. The beauty of life lies in its impermanence. Trust the process. Life unfolds as it should. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. The past cannot be changed, but the future is yet in your power. He who cannot agree with his enemies is controlled by them. To know others is wisdom, to know yourself is enlightenment. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. A wise man adapts himself to circumstances, as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it. The only way to deal with fear is to face it. When the winds of change blow, some people build walls, others build windmills. Silence is a source of great strength. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a person perfected without trials. The wise man learns more from his enemies than the fool from his friends. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. If you want to know your past life, look into your present condition. If you want to know your future life, look at your present actions. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. Even the darkest night will end, and the sun will rise. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. He who does not trust enough will not be trusted. To understand everything is to forgive everything. When you have only 2 pennies left in the world, buy a loaf of bread with one and a lily with the other. Time flows away like the water in the river. The only way to catch a tiger cub is to go into the tiger's den. A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows public opinion. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone else. The one who asks questions does not lose his way. When you realize nothing is lacking, the whole world belongs to you. A person's true wealth is the good they do in the world. The flower doesn't dream of the bee, it blossoms, and the bee comes. A frog in a well does not know the greatness of the sea. Happiness is not having what you want. It is appreciating what you have. To conquer oneself is a greater victory than to conquer thousands in a battle. The sun does not shine for a few trees and flowers, but for the wide world's joy. In the practice of tolerance, one's enemy is the best teacher. The mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clear. The tree with the most leaves often withstands the strongest winds. A wise man does not make all the mistakes himself. He gives others a chance too. Do not wait for leaders. Do it alone, person to person. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. A clear conscience is more valuable than wealth. The one who knows does not speak. The one who speaks does not know. A heart with a noble purpose is like a lamp that lights up the world. If the wind will not serve, take to the oars. The bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that resists. The diamond cannot be polished without friction, nor the person perfected without trials. If you want to be happy for a lifetime, be a gardener. Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. If you want to understand the present, study the past. In a group of many words, one can often find great wisdom. When the heart is at ease, the body is healthy. He who cannot agree with his enemies is controlled by them. Be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. The wise adapt themselves to circumstances, as water molds itself to the pitcher. The best fighter is never angry. You cannot prevent the birds of sadness from passing over your head, but you can prevent their making a nest in your hair. To conquer oneself is a greater victory than to conquer others. A drop of water is worth more than a sack of gold to a thirsty man. The obstacle is the path. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Don't be afraid to go slowly. Be afraid of standing still. The only way to deal with a fear is to face it. Before healing others, heal yourself. He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened. Silence is the language of wisdom. A mind that is stretched by a new experience can never go back to its old dimensions. The one who asks questions does not lose their way. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time, because when you give your time, you are giving a portion of your life that you will never get back. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Do not be afraid of moving slowly. Be afraid of standing still. Your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. The wise man does not lose his way. He is the way. The bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that resists. The further one goes, the less one knows. He who is contented is rich. If you want to know the past, look at your present conditions. If you want to know the future, look at your present actions. The greatest use of life is to spend it for something that will outlast it. A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows the public opinion. The journey is the reward. A mind filled with a new idea never returns to its original size. If you chase two rabbits, both will escape. What you resist persists. If you want to see the brave, look at those who can forgive. The wise man does not seek to be understood. He seeks to understand. To see things in the seed, that is genius. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. One moment of patience may ward off great disaster. One moment of impatience may ruin a whole life. The wise adapt themselves to circumstances as water molds itself to the pitcher. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. The only way to defeat fear is to become it. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone else. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. To understand everything is to forgive everything. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows public opinion. When the heart is at ease, the body is healthy. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a person perfected without trials. If you want to see the brave, look at those who can forgive. The mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clear. The best fighter is never angry. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. To know and not to do is not yet to know. The one who asks questions does not lose their way. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live. The greatest conqueror is he who overcomes the enemy without a blow. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, You are living in the present. When there is no desire, all things are at peace. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The moon does not think to be reflected, nor does the water think to reflect. It is simply in their nature to do so. Your actions are your only true belongings. Do not be afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. A clever person turns great troubles into little ones and little ones into none at all. The greatest warrior is one who conquers himself. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. A smile will gain you 10 more years of life. The flower that smells the sweetest is shy and lowly. Do not seek to follow in the footsteps of the wise. Seek what they sought. A wise man adapts himself to circumstances, as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it. When the heart is pure, the mind is clear. If you want the truth, you must make yourself transparent to the truth. A person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person doing it. The deeper the mud, the more beautiful the lotus blooms. He who sacrifices his conscience to ambition burns a picture to obtain the ashes. A wise man learns more from his enemies than a fool from his friends. The tree with the most branches often bears the least fruit. It is better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. If the problem has a solution, why worry? If the problem has no solution, why worry? Those who have free seats at a play hiss first. A wise man can see more from the bottom of a well than a fool can from a mountaintop. Life is a dream, and dreams, alas, are only dreams. A gem is not polished without rubbing, nor a man perfected without trials. The mirror reflects all objects without being sullied. The foot feels the foot when it feels the ground. To be able to practice 5 things everywhere under heaven constitutes perfect virtue: gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. If you do not enter the tiger's cave, you will not catch its cub. It is better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. With love and patience, nothing is impossible. If you want to find happiness, find gratitude. Even 1,000 miles begins with a single step. When you drink the water, remember the spring. Habits are cobwebs at first, cables at last.